Ever wondered what happened to the rebels who shattered reality in 1999? The Matrix cast exploded onto screens with mind-bending action and philosophy. Fast forward to 2025, Keanu Reeves, now 61, battles on in John Wick. Laurence Fishburne, 64, mentors in blockbusters. Carrie-Anne Moss, 58, thrives in Marvel. Join us as we uncover their epic journeys, then and now. Number 1. Belinda McClory as Switch. Born in 1968, Belinda McClory was 31 when she joined the Matrix crew in 1999. She brought fierce intensity to Switch, the sharp-shooting rebel who switches genders in the simulation, white leather-clad and ready to fight machines with unyielding loyalty to Morpheus's cause. Her cool demeanor and quick-draw skills made Switch a fan-favorite symbol of the Resistance's edge. Post-Matrix, McClory shone in Australian gems like The Crocodile Hunter, Collision Course, and the thriller Wolf Creek, plus TV hits such as McLeod's Daughters. Now 57 in 2025, she directs indie shorts in Sydney and advocates for women's roles in film, blending her passion for storytelling with mentorship for emerging Aussie talent. Number 2. Matt Doran as Mouse. Born in 1976, Matt Doran was 23 during the 1999 filming of The Matrix. He nailed the quirky genius of Mouse, the young coder who crafts virtual worlds like the iconic woman in the red dress to test Neo's focus. Goofy, yet brilliant, with a tragic end that underscores the crew's fragility. Doran's boyish charm lit up the hovercraft scenes, blending humor with heart. After the blockbuster, he dove into Aussie TV, starring in Home and Away and voicing characters in Farscape. By 2025, at 49, Doran mentors young actors in Sydney theater workshops and preps for a lead in an upcoming indie sci-fi flick, keeping his passion for imaginative roles alive. Number 3. Julian Arahanga as APOC. Born in 1972, Julian Arahanga was 27 when he stepped into The Matrix in 1999. As APOC, the tough, dreadlocked pilot of the Nebuchadnezzar, he embodied raw determination, steering the ship through brutal real-world chases and standing as Trinity's steadfast partner in the fight against the system. His grounded intensity added grit to the crew's dynamic. Following the film, Arahanga returned to New Zealand roots, reprising Nig in What Becomes of the Broken-Hearted, and directing powerful docs like Mana Moana, Mana Tangata. In 2025, at 52, he leads Indigenous film initiatives in Wellington, producing stories on Maori resilience and mentoring emerging talent in culturally rich projects. Number 4. Marcus Chong as Tank. Born in 1967, Marcus Chong was 32 at the time of The Matrix's 1999 production. He channeled tech-savvy calm as Tank, the operator who jacks the rebels into and out of the simulation, his steady voice and keyboard wizardry loading programs that fuel epic battles, making him the unsung backbone of the hovercraft. Chong's focused presence grounded the high-stakes action. Afterward, he tackled roles in Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, and stage plays, advocating for diverse casting. Now 58 in 2025, Chong teaches acting in Los Angeles studios and develops a memoir on Hollywood's underbelly while guest starring in streaming thrillers to inspire the next generation. Number 5. Joe Pantoliano as Cypher. Born in 1951, Joe Pantoliano was 48 when he electrified The Matrix in 1999. As Cypher, the treacherous crew member craving stake over truth, he delivered oily betrayal with chilling charisma, plotting to sell out Morpheus for a comfy illusion, his steak-eating scene a masterclass in seductive villainy. Pantoliano's sly grin twisted the knife in the rebellion's trust. Post-Matrix, he soared as Ralphie in The Sopranos, snagging an Emmy in 2003, plus Teddy in Memento and Captain Howard in Bad Boys for Life. At 74 in 2025, he headlines indie films and voices animations, ever the versatile force in entertainment. Number 6. Gloria Foster as Oracle. Born in 1933, Gloria Foster was 66 when she portrayed the Oracle in 1999's The Matrix. She infused the enigmatic cookie-baking prophetess with warm wisdom and subtle mischief, her knowing smiles and cryptic guidance steering Neo toward his destiny, blending maternal insight with profound philosophical depth that made her a spiritual anchor for the Resistance. Foster's layered delivery elevated the role into an iconic force of fate and free will. Her stage roots shone through in acclaimed Broadway turns like A Raisin in the Sun and Having Our Say. Tragically, she passed away in 2001 at age 67 from diabetes complications, her legacy enduring in theater and film. Number 7. Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith. Born in 1960, Hugo Weaving was 39 during The Matrix's 1999 production. He chillingly embodied Agent Smith, the relentless program hunter with a sneering disdain for humanity. His virus-like replication and philosophical rants turning him into the franchise's ultimate digital devil, his precise menace fueling unforgettable showdowns. Weaving's icy charisma made Smith a symbol of oppressive control. Post-Matrix, he lorded over Middle-earth as Elrond in the Lord of the Rings trilogy and voiced Megatron in Transformers. In 2025, at 65, Weaving stars in the Apple TV Plus thriller Slow Horses and preps for Measure on stage, his commanding presence gracing indie films and international theater with timeless intensity. Number 8. Carrie-Anne Moss as Trinity. Born in 1967, Carrie-Anne Moss was 32 when she leaped into The Matrix in 1999. As Trinity, the leather-clad hacker and fierce warrior, she captured unshakable loyalty and raw power, her gravity-defying kicks and heartfelt romance with Neo-defining badass grace, her evolution from doubt to devotion powering the rebellion's heart. Moss's athletic poise made Trinity an enduring feminist icon. Afterward, she twisted minds in Memento's amnesiac thriller and slayed as Jerry Hogarth in Marvel's Jessica Jones and Defender series. Now 58 in 2025, Moss headlines the sci-fi drama The Acolyte on Disney Plus and films a secretive romantic thriller with Sandra Bullock, her poised versatility shining in streaming epics. Number 9. Laurence Fishburne as Morpheus. Born in 1961, Laurence Fishburne was 38 at the filming of The Matrix in 1999. He commanded as Morpheus, the charismatic captain awakening Neo to the truth, his booming voice and unyielding faith offering the red pill of reality, his philosophical zeal and combat prowess making him the Resistance's soulful leader. Fishburne's gravitas turned Morpheus into a beacon of hope and defiance. Post-hit, he electrified as Ike Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It, earning an Oscar nod, and Ike in Boys and the Hood. In 2025, at 64, Fishburne headlines the espionage thriller The Amateur and voices Bill in John Wick spin-offs, his authoritative depth fueling blockbusters and stage revivals alike. Number 10. Keanu Reeves as Neo. Born in 1964, Keanu Reeves was 35 when he became Neo in 1999's The Matrix. As the everyman hacker turned messiah, he embodied wide-eyed awakening and heroic resolve, his journey from doubt to bullet-dodging savior questioning reality itself, his earnest intensity and balletic fights, making Neo the ultimate chosen one. Reeves's soulful vulnerability anchored the film's mind-bending core. Since then, he blazed through Speed's high-stakes thrills and Bill and Ted's goofy adventures. At 61 in 2025, Reeves reprises John Wick in the anxiously awaited Chapter 5 and stars in the romantic thriller Good Fortune, his enduring cool bridging action epics and heartfelt indies with quiet charisma. Number 11. Anthony Ray Parker as Dozer. Born in 1958, Anthony Ray Parker was 41 when he bulked up for The Matrix in 1999. As Dozer, the burly engineer of the Nebuchadnezzar, he radiated quiet strength. cooking sparse meals and maintaining the hovercraft's gritty systems, his no-nonsense vibe anchoring the crew's survival amid machine hunts. Parker's imposing frame and steady reliability made Dozer the unsung muscle of the rebellion. Post-Matrix, he tackled villainy in The Marine with John Cena and voiced beasts in Power Rangers series. At 67 and 2025, Parker gears up for the action series One Last Sin and mentors stunt performers in Los Angeles, his enduring toughness fueling behind-the-scenes action training gigs. Number 12. Paul Goddard as Agent Brown. Born in 1962, Paul Goddard was 36 during The Matrix's 1999 shoot. He slithered into Agent Brown, the slick enforcer with a venomous edge, his precise takedowns and cold quips amplifying the agent's soulless pursuit, his explosive rooftop clash with Trinity a pulse-pounding highlight of digital dread. Goddard's sharp intensity crafted Brown as Smith's shadowy sidekick in the simulation's iron grip. Afterward, he ignited as the tormented Stark in Farscape, earning sci-fi acclaim across 4 seasons and Peacekeeper Wars. In 2025, at 63, Goddard directs indie shorts in Sydney and coaches actors on communication skills, blending his performer roots with motivational workshops for emerging talents. Number 13. Robert Taylor as Agent Jones. Born in 1963, Robert Taylor was about 36 when he suited up for The Matrix in 1999. As Agent Jones, the stoic hunter with a predatory glare, he embodied algorithmic ruthlessness. His seamless possessions and brutal brawls in the lobby shootout showcasing the agent's eerie invincibility, his clipped menace heightening the film's cyber-noir tension. Taylor's commanding poise made Jones a formidable cog in the system's machine. Following the hit, he climbed a skip in Vertical Limit and headlined The Rugged Sheriff in Longmire's 6-season run. Now 62 in 2025, Taylor stars as Jackson Gibbs in NCIS, Origins, and earns a Logie nod for Territory on Netflix, his gravelly depth-dominating crime dramas Down Under. Number 14. David Aston as Reinhardt. Born in 1953, David Aston was 46 at the time of The Matrix's 1999 production. He captured corporate drudgery as Reinhardt, Neo's oblivious boss, droning about attention deficits in a sterile office, his unwitting monologue a sly nod to the simulated world's soul-crushing facade, subtly foreshadowing the awakening. Aston's dry authority nailed the everyday oppressor's banality. Post-film, he lent gravitas to Tildus in Xena, Warrior Princess and Coleman in Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. At 72 in 2025, Aston voices commercials in Auckland and performs Shakespearean roles in local theater, his versatile timbre enriching New Zealand's stage scene with timeless elocution. Number 15. Rowan Witt as Spoon Boy. Born in 1988, Rowan Witt was 11 when he mystified audiences in The Matrix in 1999. As Spoon Boy, the enigmatic child oracle, he delivered Zen wisdom with wide-eyed poise. There is no spoon, bending reality in the oracle's waiting room, his pint-sized philosophy, a pivotal spark for Neo's mind-bending epiphany. Witt's innocent delivery made the role a quotable cornerstone of the film's metaphysical layers. Afterward, he charmed in Home and Away and Underbelly. Now 37 in 2025, Witt headlines Totally Completely Fine on ITVX and voices campaigns for Apple and Sony, his stage-honed range from the Book of Mormon shining in Aussie theater revivals. Number 16. Ada Nicodemou as Du Jour. Born in 1977, Ada Nicodemou was 22 during The Matrix's 1999 filming. As Du Jour, the enigmatic White Rabbit girl, she lured Neo into the rabbit hole, her tattoo flashing Destiny's Call at the club, her fleeting allure igniting the hacker's plunge into awakening with seductive intrigue. Nicodemou's poised mystery added a flirtatious edge to the Resistance's recruitment. Post-Matrix, she soared as fiery Leah Patterson in Home and Away since 2000, plus heartthrob turns in Heartbreak High. At 48 in 2025, Nicodemou celebrates 25 years on the soap, releases her book Me a Megastar, and dazzles at the Logies with co-star Bo James Stewart, her vibrant presence captivating TV and red carpets alike. Thanks for watching. See you next time.